In this video guide, I'll show you how to get started with the official Baldur's Gate 3 modding toolkit. Begin by navigating to your Steam library. Ensure the Ready to Play Only option is disabled and the Tools checkbox is enabled. If you own Baldur's Gate 3 on Steam, the toolkit has automatically been added to your library. Navigate to the Baldur's Gate 3 toolkit within your library and use the Install button. After the installation is finished, we could launch the toolkit, however, the installation is incomplete. Right-click on the Baldur's Gate 3 title within your Steam library, then navigate to Properties. You may see the DLC tab where you can install the Baldur's Gate 3 Toolkit Data DLC. Click the checkbox to install. If you don't see the DLC tab, you can navigate to the Baldur's Gate 3 library page and then click on the DLC button. This will bring you to the Steam Store DLC section where you can download the Baldur's Gate 3 Toolkit Data DLC. Afterwards, ensure the Toolkit Data DLC is installed within the DLC tab, which should now appear. Now we're ready to launch the toolkit. When prompted, set the data path by navigating to your installation of the Baldur's Gate 3 game and selecting the data folder. The default installation path for Baldur's Gate 3 on Steam is listed within the toolkit pop-up, and you can see me navigating there on screen. Once you've entered a valid data path, click OK, and the toolkit will now launch. If you see this error with your data path, it means the DLC was not installed. To begin using the toolkit, we must create a project. Name your project, and then click Create. The game will then launch within the render window. The final step to entering the editor is selecting a level. I've selected the Act 1 campsite level, but you may choose any other. The level can always be changed later. When the level has been loaded, you'll have full access to the toolkit's various functions. As a bonus for this guide, here's a few tips on navigation within the game window. You can navigate the fly camera with WASD and pan by holding the middle mouse and dragging. The top left button swaps between editor mode and game mode. Game mode lets you traverse the world as if you were playing it normally. We are currently out of bounds, so we need to teleport the player character. To do this, change the camera to editor mode, and then find suitable terrain to place the character. Hover your cursor where you'd like to teleport and press Ctrl T. I hope this guide helped. If you have any questions, feel free to use the comments. I'll do my best to answer them. Otherwise, good luck and have fun.